High 886, low 838, average 865. Impact velocity 849 feet per second. We caught it, I had to check. Okay, we are at the range with the Underwood 100 grain full metal jacket. At first I thought I missed the block, but contrary to what we see with hollow points, there's just a little tiny entrance that wasn't visible back at 8 feet. But I actually did get the block, which is great, and I'll show you this later. But it traversed the whole 16-inch block and actually came to rest probably about 3 or 4 inches deep into this little cheater block that I had set behind the big block. So we actually did capture it. Gonna try and preserve the positioning of these two blocks so we can actually extract it and get a real good measurement as far as how deeply it penetrated. The wound channel we're looking at is not going to be very exciting because, again, it was a round nose full metal jacket. There's a tiny bit of stretch cavity right here between the 2 and 3 inch mark. Nothing like we see with a jacketed hollow point. Just to give you a perspective, this was the 380 plus P wound channel shot into the same block that we covered in an earlier blog post. This is jacketed hollow point expansion. This is no expansion, just purely stretch damage to the gel. The good news is we run all the way to the end of the block. The wound channel gets thinner and thinner as we go. And then we end up in a second block. And there's our bullet. So we cleared 16 inches, and then I've measured this. It's 3 inches into the second block. The wound channel is literally non-existent in the second block, except for right behind the bullet. It's, again, not very exciting. So, you know, for you guys that wanted to know how Full Metal Jacket does in a clear gel block, it does fine. I mean, it catches it, slows it down. It penetrated to a full 19 inches to the very front of the bullet nose.